Hey everyone, this is going to be my first match at this tournament. Also, the first match I ever had in competition. So, this is a pretty nerve wracking experience at first, but yeah, I think it went all right. So, let's see how it goes. So, we didn't get the beginning, and that's okay. Ended up in closed guard. He pulled guard on me. Um, Obviously, you can see I'm not doing a very good job of basing out. He's kind of tossing me around a little bit here, able to manipulate my weight. Um, Trying to get past that guard. He closes up again, threatens the choke here, so I really needed to take care of that. Strip his grip here in a second. Once I stripped his grip, I was pretty sure I was going to be able to beat him, actually. I recognized I was a bit stronger, and I was sort of seeing he wasn't quite as technical as I was, even though I'm not very technical. Pop that open, fend off that sweep, get the knee over, and end up in half guard. I was fine with that. Comfortable fighting from top half. Boom, right into mount. Pretty happy about that. What's about to happen here is not ideal. I stabilized for enough to get the points, but he's able to get that hand in, to get that elbow in. He comes up and rolls me over. Now I'm on bottom close. This is pretty cool here. So watch this. I wanted to highlight this about him. So he gets the hand under as I shift my weight. My pelvis isn't tight enough to him. He's able to then roll, and I'm like, all right, great, I'm going to take the back. Oh, no, he's got my entire right leg, and he uses that to roll me over. So I thought that was kind of a neat maneuver he pulled there. Wanted to show you that. So here we are, we're grip fighting. I'm sort of harassing his collar here. It's hard to tell, but I'm going for trying to open it up, trying to get a choke, like any good white belt. And he's fighting that off, and he's kind of trying to open my guard there a little, but he steps back a little too much, and I can get the triangle over, or at least sort of the pre-triangle here. And I go to try to close it off, and he pops right out of it. So I wasn't tight enough, and probably didn't take enough time to stabilize the position. But I'm able to come up with a single leg, end up in his closed guard, which isn't ideal. Not what you want coming off the single leg, but I'd broken his guard open before, and I was pretty sure I'd be able to do it again. It wasn't really until this point in the match that I realized I was only breathing through my nose. He shoots a triangle. I come around. I'm trying to get past the guard. He's doing a good job inverting a little bit, switching his hips, but I get into half again. And then he does a good job creating some space, framing against my neck, keeping me from getting the crossface. He underhooks. I whizzer. I overhook there, trying to close that down. And he starts to come up, but then I start to get the head, and I'm fishing for the arm in guillotine, but you can't see it here, but I actually end up finishing with a regular guillotine. He was coughing after it. I must have sunk it in pretty deep. He told me afterwards he knew immediately that he was going to have to tap to it. So I was pretty happy about that match. Great competitor, great guy. Really enjoyed it. Some things I messed up by, right? Not posturing in base while I was in closed guard. That was huge. That came up for me throughout the day. It was a big problem. Not having enough pressure on my pelvis while I was in mount and getting under his elbows. Wasn't tight enough to finish my triangle. Probably should have waited there a little bit and managed to keep his arms out of the way. And obviously, when I was in his closed guard, he almost caught me in a triangle because I had both my arms out straight. So those are the kind of big mistakes that I think I made there. And I want to give special thanks, obviously, to Lisette for video, moral support, and the car ride. Thanks, babe.